Hey guys, what's up? Masto here, and today we're going to be going over this King's Cup challenge. As you see, I already finished it. The reason why I didn't record any of my stuff or my games is because I was a little bit afraid that I would lose for y'all's. So I'm just going to talk about the decks and how you should use it. So let's go over a few of my games. I did get 9 wins, just so you guys would know. And yeah, so this is my battle log, and let's go over this battle. So this is actually my first battle that I played in the 9-win challenge. So this one, it was crazy. Actually, I don't remember, but let's go over it. Because this was my first battle. So this is what we call the Salty Goblin deck. The Salty Goblin deck, what you want to do is you basically want to chuck a bunch of miners and a bunch of goblins behind it. So this one, it was very sketchy. Like this play almost freaked me up. So I chucked my zap to kill the goblins, and then threw my Inferno Dragon to take care of the flying machine. Right now we're gonna go ahead and poison the furnace. So get it out of there. And so yeah, once again, this deck you have to just go miner goblins. So we see a bunch of fire spirits. His deck is a goblin barrel mirror deck, which is extremely strong. So this one, you see the miner, I chucked it as furnace. He thought I was going to go for the tower, so he made a mistake there, which I actually caught a break there. If, he figured that out, then the furnace would not have died, and it would be very tough for me to come back. So I'm going to put my cannon cart just so I can take care of the fire spirits. And the cannon cart is really strong, guys. It's super strong. Don't think it's bad because it can actually take out a lot of things. You see it's doing work against the bowler, and he can't get rocketed just because of the fact that it's a shield. So he's going to throw another goblin. We're going to throw Inferno Dragon, and now I'm going to throw my goblins, even though it's not really a good play. Throw my bats, and now I'm going to go with a miner. Going to have a huge push going down. My zap ready, perfect time. Zap those goblins at the perfect moment, and this tower is going down. With the Inferno Dragon locked in the tower, you never want the Inferno Dragon on the tower. Look at how much damage it just did. That's a lot of damage. Alright, he's going to throw another furnace down. It's fine by me because I have my cannon cart to take care of these fire spirits. And this one, it's almost going to make it to my tower. I thought it was going to make it, but thankfully it did. Now I'm just going to throw my poison again. And once again, we just basically cycled the miner and the goblins. The cannon cart's coming in, trying to take care of the bowler. We're going to throw Inferno Dragon in the back. He's going to actually rocket on Inferno Dragon, which it was desperation move. So I'm going to throw my cards on the other side because he's used so much elixir. He's going to counter that. I'm going to zap the bowler, try to take care of it. And that was a bad move because he's now going to throw the goblin barrel. And dang, we're taking a lot of damage on this left side as well with the flying machine. Here's another one. We're going to take it out easily with the goblins, spear goblins. So it's, as I said, mirror goblin barrels, very dangerous. He's going to throw another rocket, but it's completely futile because now look at the left side. We've got everything on the left side. He's going to throw a bullet. He doesn't have anything. Our cannon cart's moving in. We throw the poison spell. We're going to go and zap. Get more damage on the tower. Cannon carts on the tower does so much damage to the cannon cart on the tower. And guys, it is going down to 6, 10 health. We're going to throw our miner again. It's just that miner cycle goblet. And we're going to throw our poison and we're going to take the tower out. So when you use this deck, it's just completely go ham on the miner. Go ham on the goblins. Miner, goblin, bats. And any kind of complementary cards like Inferno Dragon. All that stuff. You're going to play it as defensive cards. So right now I'm going to check which one is actually notable. You see I got a defeat there. I actually went 9-2. So that was very close. This is deck I want to show you guys. This is the Hog Rider deck, which is extremely strong. It's a very cheap cycle deck. It has like the best defenses. And let's take a look at this one. So we're going to throw an Ice Wizard in the back. He's going to throw a bowler. So he actually had the same deck as the previous guy. It's actually quite funny, but I just want to showcase this one. It's so fast. It's so deadly. And he's going to have this card. I actually messed up in the beginning because I went full out on the left side, thinking I would take a lot of damage and compensate for the damage on the right side. And I miscalculated, and now I got to throw my tornado to take care of that bowler, and even that tornado didn't do enough work. on the bullet. He's actually got a Goblin Barrel, which he probably should have actually chucked it there. He didn't have enough elixir. He's going to throw it now, but it's too late. We had the log ready. If he threw it a little bit earlier, I was screwed. Like, I think I would have been screwed there. And that was a bad starting play by me. But however, I'm going to counter this furnace with a tombstone. It's very effective. Look at that. Fire spirits just going to be taken down by the skeletons. And here comes the fire spirits versus skeletons again. Bowler, he's hovering over that. Me, I'm like low elixir. He's going to throw bowler. I'm going to throw rocket on the bowler. Not exactly the best move because I want to get the first as well. So you see, I'm contemplating, hesitating there. I just chucked it down. I was like, whatever, let's get that free damage. And he throws the flying machine out, which maybe I should have probably waited a little bit more. He's going to go ham throw everything. I'm just going to go tornado everything backwards. Because this deck is so cheap, I was actually able to defend this push. If it was any other deck, I would have totally got my ass whooped. Like, seriously. So there's this Sparky P.E.K.K.A deck. Which sometimes you might get. That is a very expensive deck, and against decks like these, right, I messed up through the Hog Rider once again. Goblin Barrel's coming in, doing a lot of damage, but our Hog Rider is also doing damage as well, so they kind of offset one another. We are actually losing right now, so we gotta go and throw our rocket as much as we can. This is why this deck is so good, because as the rockets, you just keep on chucking your rocket down and doing that damage. The other deck, which is his deck right now, this Goblin Barrel mirror deck, you can actually always mirror your rocket. So you ever have a chance, just mirror the rocket. I'm going to throw my log because I know I have to log first before we can take out that tower. We're going to throw a skeleton ice. We're going to take out these goblins. And right now, he still hasn't taken down our tower yet. I'm going to throw another one because he just threw his furnace. And he's going to rocket. I'm going to go ham on the other lane now. Throw my hog rider down. Throw a preemptive log. Take even more damage on the left side. He's going to throw a flying machine. As you can see, he actually, I think, missed my tower with his rocket. So he actually kind of screwed up pretty hard there. And that made me able to go ahead and push hard. He has no elixir to counter this. Hog Rider, Mega Minion, Ice Wave. He's going to throw his Goblin Gang again. I did a preemptive log, and the game is over. So this Hog Rider cycle deck was so good because it's very cheap. If any other deck that's expensive, for instance, like the P.E.K.K.A Sparky deck, I would have completely lost that one. And yeah, P.E.K.K.A Sparky deck is very difficult to play. Just saying. P.E.K.K.A strong, but you play bait like that, it's very difficult. Okay, this is a third deck I'm going to show you that I actually played. This deck is OP, guys. This deck is literally OP. This is my #1 deck in the entire King's Cup. So I'm going to throw Elixir Collector down, get some Elixir. He's going to throw his Ice Golem in the back. He's going to throw his Hog Rider to try to catch me off guard. No, I have my Mega Min and Ice Spirit, and I'm going to take one shot only. So that is perfect. He's doing those finger jitters right now. Just absolutely kind of funny. I sometimes do that too. But this deck's all about getting that elixir in the beginning and just completely demolishing your opponent. So I'm going to throw my Baby Dragon, take care of these things. I'm going to throw my Zap as well, take care of the Goblin Barrel. I actually missed the last one. I'm going to throw my Elixir Collector. I know he has a rocket because I played like this deck a bunch of times already. So I'm just trying to force him to use his rocket so I can get that out of the way. He actually missed my tower as well, which is kind of bad. But it's okay because it becomes non-factor eventually, as you will see. So I'm going to throw a Mega Knight now on the other side because he's done damage to my right side. I don't want it to be affected any more. So he needs to throw a Sparky, which is, you're going to see how bad it is. Because all I have to do now is get some air damage. The reason why this deck is so good is because it has a freaking huge tank by the name of Mega Knight. And also has great air damage with Baby Dragon and Minion. I'm just going to zap the Sparky. Mega Knight's just going to go in. I'm going to Ice Spirit this Mega Minion. And now we're just going to take care of the Sparky. His zap is too late, and we just completely demolish that tower. He's going to throw an Ice Golem. That's not going to do anything. And it's just getting destroyed. He has 3 Elixir. I can just chuck another Elixir Collector, and I don't need to be afraid. He's going to try to catch me off guard with a Hog Rider, which he actually did. But I'm going to throw my Mega Minion and just take a little bit of damage. No problem whatsoever. He still needs to take down 1,200 damage on my tower. It's okay. Right now, he's in big trouble right now. The reason why he's in big trouble is because I'm getting ready for numbers. I actually messed up here. I should have probably played it, closer to my crown tower. And now here's the push I'm talking about. He uses his rocket for no reason. It's not going to hit anything. right? Except for the tower, which is not a good idea because you have a Mega Knight right in front. You want to probably play defense, which you didn't. Now I'm gonna just chuck every single one of my air damage, and I'm gonna zap the Sparky, make it reach target. And now my Night Witch does die here. Sparky gets out of shot, but the bats are so strong. Bats are even better than Night Witch in this position. I'm just throwing another Night Witch. I'm just spamming a bunch of things. I'm taking care of him. I'm taking him down with the poison. His Mega Knight's coming. He's going to throw a Hog Rider, and it's game over. This deck is OP, guys. You just want to play Mega Knight. You're just going to chuck all your air damage behind it, and really, your opponent can't save themselves from it. Okay? I think the only counter might be 3 Musketeers, but even that is very, hard to say because, guys, Mega Knight is so strong right now. So, that was my third match. And, yeah, you know what? Let's show you the last battle I did, the 9-win battle against this guy. So I was at 8-2, so I had to win this, and I just tried my best. And he's gonna throw skeletons. I'm just gonna throw Spirit Gobs, take a bit of damage down. He's gonna throw his Mega Minion. Well, what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna throw my Cannon Card. As I said, Cannon Card is so strong because it can take out the Furnace, can take out skeletons, and he's thinking about rocketing. I saw him thinking about rocketing. It was not a great idea to rocket. Not a great idea to rocket Cannon Card just because of the fact that it acts as a cannon. After that, then it costs only 5 elixir, so it's not really that best idea. He's gonna throw a Hog Rider. I've been showing a bunch of Hog Riders of my opponents, and yeah. So he's going to throw a log, and it really doesn't do anything. And he's going to say well played, which I actually didn't see it because I muted him because I was so concentrated. As I said, the reason why I didn't record because I was concentrating on my battles and making sure I actually did get the legendary chest because I really wanted it. And he could spam well played, but I didn't see that, so it didn't disrupt me at all. So now, this deck I'm using is Cannon Cards, kind of Inferno Dragon, kind of Miner as well. So it's the same deck that I pretty much showed you in the beginning of this video. This time I don't like this move that he did because all I can do is just poison everything, right? Poison Tombstone, poison Ice Wizard. What can you do about it? He's gonna throw skeletons, which I don't really care because it doesn't do anything. I did zap the skeletons, try to make sure my Cannon Card was able to target back an Ice Wizard, which it did. And now he's gonna throw a Heart Red in the back. That was very weird. Right? All I have to do is just, again, Minor Goblins. Salty Goblins, Minor Goblins, Minor Goblins. That's what you want to do. Sometimes switch it up, put bats, and you see he did a preemptive log, thinking I was going to put Goblins there. Okay, so I have low battery there, but whatever. I was thinking I was going to do, Goblins there, but I put bats. So you want to switch it up a little bit, because especially when other people have the log. So this is, as I say, the deck the opponent is using is probably the second best deck in this challenge, because of its such offensive weapons with the Hog Rider, Ice Golem. It does have Ice Golem, I totally forgot. I don't think it has Ice Golem, never mind. But very cheap cycle deck, and so this is very dangerous. But what you can do is just keep that guy off guard. I have a pretty good cheap deck myself because I have Miner, Goblins, I have the Infernal Tower, Infernal Dragon, and the Cannon Card to defend, and just make sure I can get all his stuff gone. So now he has more elixir and he throws a tombstone. Like, that's not exactly the best play. I personally feel maybe should have did a log, try to get more damage down, and he's gonna throw a rocket, which doesn't really make any sense as well. Because as I said, why would you throw a rocket on a cannon card? It's just gonna be a cannon, and it's very dangerous. So now all I'm doing is I'm just crushing him now, and he's got nothing that he can do. My poison is just gonna end this completely, and it's good game, GG. So, once again, this deck, all about the Minor Goblin play, and then all the other cards that you have might switch up. You just want to play defense with them. Inferno Dragon, counter air damage, and zap. Make sure if your opponent has bats, make sure that doesn't, you zap it. So, there it is. Confirmation that I actually did get 9 wins. So, this is what I got. I actually got the Minor, So, so there it is, the Minor. Okay, so I actually got, now it's level 2, it's 2 out of 4, so we need 2 more miners, and we're pretty much done. So the King's Cup Challenge, I think there's pretty much a few decks there I have to worry about, which is the Mega Knight deck, #1 deck, Hard Red Cycle, that's a Tornado, you didn't really use a Tornado there, so that's why it wasn't that effective. Minor Goblins, I would think Salty Goblins are 3rd, and then the other ones, I hate the Vitamin C, because the 3 Musketeers easily countered by Fireball, Poison, or Mega Knight, or even the Rocket. So I really don't like that deck. I personally feel that deck is actually pretty weak. So if you have it, you gotta be really smart to play that deck. And P.E.K.K.A. Sparky could potentially be good sometimes, but sometimes also pretty poor as well. Just because it might not be that good, right? Because you need the P.E.K.K.A in front, but then there's a lot of bait, so like goblins, Ice Spirit and stuff like that. So P.E.K.K.A is smart, you gotta be smart again. And then that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I took a 2-day break, now I'm back. So let's get a like and subscribe. If you like this video, share if you like it too. And so bye guys. I'll see you next time.